Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial? A little glass vial.
And the little glass vial goes into the gun like a battery. And the Zydrate gun goes somewhere against your anatomy. And when the gun goes off, it sparks and you're ready for surgery. Surgery.
Okay, in case you didn't know, that was a clip that I made like the week before I had my bowel obstruction, so I was like in a giddy mood. And lo and behold, if you guys don't know what that is, that's Repo, the Genetic Opera. It's a really gory opera, but I thought it was pretty interesting. But yeah, I was just being goofy. But week 51, I am making an update after all. Okay, week 51. As you all know, I had a week. I had one heck of a week. I had a little problem with my insides, and I was feeling lightheaded and dizzy, and lo and behold, I had a bowel obstruction and had to get surgery and get some scar tissue taken out from to fix my problem from feeling like crap. Anywho, also, before I get into the whole detail thing, you know, I showed the jewelry that Rosemary gave me in my last video, and I watched my video and I realized that I didn't say anything about it. Like, I just said, oh yeah, she gave me this. I forgot to mention like how much I love this stuff. It is so beautiful, and I think it's so, I just love it. It's so unique. Like, I've never seen the design like this before. Like, you know, anyway, my point is, I forgot to say how much I love it. I feel bad because the last video I just said, yeah, she gave me jewelry, but then again, I was out of it. I was, you know, I wasn't all there, but anyway, I love the stuff, Rosemary. I really love the jewelry. I've been wearing it like non-stop. Anywho, yeah, like I said, got out of surgery. Everything's fine now. I feel so much better, and I couldn't take your guys' advice and stay off the scale. I was just so curious to know where I was. You know, everyone's saying don't, you know, weigh yourself 2 weeks later. Don't weigh, you know, after, because you might not like what you see. So, well, I was also thinking, you know, I had a really bad week. My surgeon didn't treat me too nicely in the beginning. You know, I wasn't feeling too good. I was upset, and, you know, I think I'm a little deserving of a get well present or a reward, you know, like, as greedy as that sounds, I think I'm deserving, you know? And so, lo and behold, I got one today. Suck it, scale, suck it. So yeah, my last weigh-in, I was 166. And today I'm 162, so I lost 3 pounds, which is really cool because I'm really sick of being in the 60s, and I'm like, what is that, 2-3 pounds away from being in the 50s? I'm so freaking close. So I only have 17 more pounds to go till I hit goal. And, you know, I don't know, I'm just like so happy that I'm back on track. And a lot of people were asking me if, you know, well, do you think maybe the problem you had was the reason why you were fluctuating and not losing any weight? And, you know, quite honestly, I never asked my surgeon, but I'm gonna assume that's what it was, because like if something in there's not working right, I don't think your whole body's not gonna work right. I mean, I wasn't feeling good, and you know, my body was just going haywire. Like, it was going through, you know, puberty or whatever. So anywho, like, now I'm back on track. I'm finally back in the game. I'm losing 3 pounds again, and of course I'm pretty sure like next week, you know, as I recover more and more, I probably won't lose 3 pounds all the time like I used to. It'll probably be 1 to 2 pounds again. But the frustrating thing about this is, now that I just had this surgery and I just got my motivation back to exercise, I can't exercise. I have to be pretty much careful and immobile, and I can't exercise for I think 3-4 weeks. I don't know, but right now all I'm doing is light stuff like dishes and stuff, and just trying to take it easy as best I can, but I'm not really good at that. I can't sit still for more than a minute still. I noticed that even though I just got out of surgery, I feel so much better, because like for the last few weeks I've been, I don't know if you've ever, like, for those people who have gotten in the hundreds, if you've exercised and then after you exercised you felt fantastic, I felt that all the time. But then when this started happening, after I exercised, I felt like crap. I felt like I lost all my energy, like I didn't feel good after I worked out. And you're not supposed to feel that way after you work out. Like, if you've been doing it for a while, you're supposed to, like, feel really good after working out. And I wasn't feeling that way. And I think that was also what was discouraging me to work out, was I was feeling sick. I was feeling like crap after I worked out. So now that this is taken care of, I think I'm going to start feeling good now when I begin to work out once more. So, because I'm already starting to feel great now. Like, I'm really weak right now. I'm tired. I can't stand up for too long, like the beginning. But what's weird is this whole thing is I'm able to, do more the second time around after surgery. I'm just thinking about how it was the first time I had surgery, and it was really hard to get around, and I had labored breathing and everything, and that's because I was 113 pounds heavier. And now that I have all that weight off me, I'm able to, recover more quickly after surgery. And like I said, everybody thinks I'm like Superwoman, because everybody at the hospital kept asking, are you sure you don't want to be hooked up to morphine? You sure you don't want some pain meds, sent home with you? You just got out of surgery. And the funny thing is, I was like, no, I'm fine. I don't need any pain pills. Who says that? Who gets out of surgery and says, I don't need anything, I'm fine, I don't feel nothing? Yeah, I feel soreness from the incisions and all, but I don't need no pain meds. What the heck is with that? I feel like I'm invincible or something. That is the weirdest thing ever. And that's what my mom did. She she gave me flowers, and she said that on the card before she even realized I didn't need anything. Like, she just said, oh, my little angel, you're so tough. And then she finds out that I've been refusing pain meds. How crazy is that? I don't know. I just think I think that's a great thing to brag about. Like, I don't need no pain meds, I'm fine, But, okay, before I make this video any longer, I just wanted to share one more thing with you guys amidst the good news that I lost 3 pounds. I did this picture a long time ago with Photoshop, and a couple of you out there know what this photo is. This is an edited photo of me when I was like in the 200s, back in the day, like in 2005, 2006. And this photo was edited to see what I would look like when I was skinny. So this is it right here. This isn't really me. This is like an edited version of me. But like, my mom says I gave myself a J-Lo butt and everything. I was just trying to see how good I would look if I looked skinny, because I didn't have any motivation. Well, my mom has all these notes written. As you can tell, it's like, it says, you did it, Darcy. You surpassed this look. You did better. Which, I admit, I do. My boobs are perkier than this. Look at that. I made my boobs look, like, weird and lopsided. But, like, I still don't have that flat stomach that I want, but I think I look way better than this picture, so I don't want it. I just think it's great. I'm in a happy mood today, despite all the fact that a lot of crap has happened this week. I am in a great mood, and I'm just taking it easy and resting, and I'm just giving an update on what's going on in my life. So anyway, that's my week 51, and thanks everyone for watching and giving me well wishes, and it's really helped because I'm getting better faster, and back to square one. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.